What's going on, everyone? It's Brandon with JACOJE Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. Dominic says, what I don't like about gold chains, they often charge you for craftsmanship. Often an $800 chain has only $300 worth of gold. How come a silver chain costs $50 and has similar manufacturing? Please explain, Dominic. I started and I'm here for those types of questions and inputs. I thank you for your input, but I gotta use this as an example. With that being said, let's get started. Dominic knows the numbers of gold. He obviously knows the gold market, which most of you do. If you're watching JACOJE videos or if you're doing your research, you care and you know at least step one of buying a gold chain. The first person to ever make a buying a gold chain video was this guy right here years ago. So you know that much. The thing with Dominic's question, when he talks about silver, he never mentions the actual value of silver. Why? Because it is very low compared to gold. So that's the first thing that stands out to me. So if Dominic wants to talk numbers, we're gonna talk numbers. Now for this video, I went on Amazon. I bought a 5.5mm sterling silver Figaro. It weighs 24 grams. I paid $58 for this chain. I picked Amazon because I figured it's a good place to buy it. It's fast shipping, of course. I need it for this video. And people go on there. It's kind of a neutral thing. Obviously, I can go elsewhere and buy more expensive silver, which would really make my point even more valid. But I just want a reasonably priced chain for this video. $58 for the chain. The current silver market right now as I speak for those 24 grams of sterling silver is $10.15. Now, I'm not gonna say the markup because the haters are gonna come on here and say I just like gold, I'm pushing an agenda, this, and that. For the people down below, tell me, write it in words so they could see it other than me saying it, what the markup is. It's $10 in silver and I paid $58 for this chain. Those silver margins are crazy. That kind of has me thinking. Hello there, my name is Brandon. I sell silver chains, not just any silver chains, shiny silver chains, silverware, silver hair, I don't care. Yes, it might tarnish over time, but it's so cheap. It's good for you and even better for me. Now let's talk about the gold chain markup. I went on www.jacoje.com. I looked at a 24 gram 14 karat gold chain. It is the 3.5mm 24 inch rope chain. That chain is $1,150. The current gold market for 24 grams of 14 karat gold is $730. Now, if I price the same markup with silver compared to that chain, that 3.5mm rope chain that is $1,150 would be well over $3,000. Silver chain's defense, it did not cost the seller $10.15. You can't pay market price for anything. There's a price to pay no matter if you're just going to buy gold for just pure gold. You're gonna pay something on top of that just like you would with silver. And I could take a pretty good guess as to how much that Italian made Figaro costs and the import taxes and duties. I can get a good number. I don't know anything about the company. I don't know what Amazon charges, how much their shipping is. None of that. I just know like kind of the cost of that chain. So of course it's not $10. And a lot of people, they look at gold, and that is the beauty of gold. Remember who first started making these videos on how to buy a gold chain, teaching you guys the price per gram and how to gauge what you're gonna pay and what's a fair deal. I get those costs, but again, if gold is at $30 today, I'm not paying $30 for the merchandise that is on my website. Of course not. I have to pay the manufacturer, I have to pay tax and duties if it's imported. There's a lot of cost that goes into, just like any business. You know, it is fun. Gold chains is my hobby. You guys see the videos, they're fun. I make a lot of them. These don't cost anything but my time. But when it comes down to dealing with broken lobster class, credit card chargebacks, and wearing these snapbacks, those all cost something, and it's called running a business. So that cost is added on. But when we're talking about the markup, to answer Dominic's original concern and question, silver actually is marked up way more than gold is. And like everything, it's all relative. I've seen the same chain on a different website marked up to $120. So again, you just do that. Or you can go down and try to the mall jewelers and try to buy a 24 gram 14 karat chain and might spend $2,500, $3,000. Some of you guys know that. So it really depends on the seller and the markup, but in general, when you research and kind of do like your own research with the prices, how things are marked up, and of course the quality, that Figaro is really good quality. Honestly, nothing against that chain at all. But the price alone for it, even on Amazon, a competitive market, the markup for that chain compared to the raw cost like Dominic wanted to do is very high. Now I like silver, I use it every day in my business, especially to make silver molds for my pieces. As far as long-term wears, I don't like it. I bought charms from Tiffany's for over the years and they all look like I brought them up from the Titanic that's been sitting under the ocean for years and years. They don't look good. But braid and add baking soda. I'm not trying to bake cookies here. I'm just trying to wear my gold. Check my 5.5mm white gold 14 karat chain. I've had this around my neck for 10 plus years and it still looks good. That is what gold does for you. You gotta be about those carats, not the vegetable carrots. I should be more like the vegetable carrots. Come to think of it, my diet sucks right now, but at the end of the day, you guys get the point. And I know some people buy a silver chain to see if they like the silver chain or they just don't want to spend the money, but they want that look. That's all good. I'm talking about the numbers and markups. Stop making gold sellers look bad. We're truthful people and honest business people. That's it for today's video, and we will see you on our next jewelry video. And don't forget to smash that like button. Smash.